Let me tell you something uncomfortable. Most people don't fail suddenly. They fail slowly. So slowly that they don't even notice it. And that's exactly what makes this dangerous. Today, I want to share motivational story with life lesson. A story that sounds simple, but quietly explains why so many people stay poor, stuck, and dissatisfied. Imagine a small frog in a pot of water. The water is warm, comfortable, safe. The frog relaxes. Nothing feels wrong. Now, slowly, the fire is turned on. Very slowly. So slowly that the frog feels no shock, no panic, only comfort. Minute by minute, the water gets warmer. The frog adapts. This is fine.
It's so hot, but it'll probably be all right, right?
It thinks, I'll move later. But later never comes. When the water finally boils, the frog is too weak to jump. Not because it couldn't escape, but because it never realized it had to. This is not a story about a frog. This is about people. About careers that slowly drain passion. About habits that quietly destroy health. About comfort zones that slowly kill ambition. If this feels uncomfortably familiar, you're not weak, you're just human. Leave a comment number 1 if you've ever felt stuck without knowing why. And if you want more stories like this, stories that help us notice before it's too late, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell as a way to support the channel. Most people don't wake up one day and decide to fail. They stay too long in warm water. A job that pays just enough, a routine that feels safe, a life that feels comfortable but empty. And that's why this is Motivational Story with Life Lesson, because the real danger is not failure, it's comfort without awareness.
Is this pleasure or pain? Should I jump or not? Are pleasant things often harmful to oneself?
The frog didn't die because the water was hot. It died because the change was gradual. And the same question now turns to you. Are you growing or are you slowly boiling without noticing? Because the moment you feel uncomfortable might be the exact moment you still have the strength to jump. End of part 1. Part 2. Deep analysis. When we look deeper, the frog in warm water is not a fairy tale. It is a mirror, a motivational story with life lesson for adults who slowly trade growth for comfort. 1. Comfort is the silent enemy of wealth. Most people don't fail because they are lazy. They fail because they are comfortable. A stable job, predictable income, no urgency. And just like the frog, they adapt until opportunity passes. Ray Dalio often says that pain plus reflection equals progress. Without discomfort, there is no signal to change. Wealth grows when you feel the heat early and choose to move. 2. Small habits compound, for better or worse. The water doesn't boil at once, it warms degree by degree. So do habits. A little procrastination, a little spending without investing, a little learning postponed. Over time, these small comforts compound into big limits. Warren Buffett didn't get rich overnight. He compounded decisions for decades. The lesson? What you tolerate daily becomes your future. 3. Awareness creates the power to jump. The frog's real problem wasn't the heat. It was the lack of awareness. Once you notice the water warming, you still have strength. The same is true for careers and finances. People who break free, Oprah, Howard Schultz, Sarah Blakely, all recognized early discomfort and acted before it was too late. They didn't wait for boiling points. They jumped when they felt warmth. That's why this is another motivational story with life lesson, because it warns us gently, not loudly. Comfort can feel safe while quietly stealing your potential. Growth demands awareness, courage, and timely action. So ask yourself today, is your life challenging you to grow, or is it slowly numbing you to stay? The answer decides whether you jump or stay still.
Part 3. Lessons and Practical Takeaways. When we reach the end of this story, one truth becomes clear. The frog didn't fail because it was weak. It failed because it stayed too long where things felt good enough. That's why this remains a motivational story with life lesson for anyone trying to grow in today's world. Lesson 1. Comfort is expensive. Growth feels uncomfortable. Most people think risk is dangerous, but comfort, when it lasts too long, costs far more. Look at people like Elon Musk. He left comfort repeatedly, sold PayPal, slept on factory floors, risked everything, not because he loved pain, but because he understood one thing: growth never happens in warm water. If your life feels too easy, too predictable, it may be time to jump. Lesson 2. Awareness is the first form of wealth. Before money grows, awareness must grow first. The frog could still escape when the water was warm. So can you when you notice boredom, stagnation, or quiet frustration. This is how people change careers at 40, start businesses at 50, or rebuild finances after years of drifting. Wealth begins the moment you notice something must change. Lesson 3. Small daily decisions decide big futures. No one boils overnight, and no one becomes successful overnight either. It's the small daily choices, learning one skill, saving $1, taking one risk, that slowly change the temperature of your life. Warren Buffett didn't rely on big moves, he relied on consistency. So should you. That's why this story stands as a motivational story with life lesson for anyone who wants more than survival. It reminds us that the most dangerous moment is not failure, it's the moment you stop questioning comfort. Practical takeaways for growth and wealth. Regularly ask, is this helping me grow or keeping me comfortable? Act when discomfort first appears, don't wait for crisis. Invest in skills before you chase money. Treat awareness as a daily habit, not a one-time realization. Jump early while you still have strength. The water doesn't warn you when it's about to boil. Life doesn't either. But if you stay aware, stay curious, and stay willing to move, you'll never be the frog who stayed too long.
It's so hot, but it'll probably be all right, right?